fish.
Oh my God!
Well, alright folks, not terribly ideal today. It's going to be a hot one. But I did manage to find a spot that didn't have anglers, which is pretty fortunate. I think what I'm going to go with here is a heavier gold. There's a ton of current here. I think I'll go with the gold double bullet with the yellow and white tail. Here's a fish. A nice smallie. Shit. Well, I guess I'm smallmouth bass fishing today, folks. Okay, smashed it. That's a nice smallmouth. There he is. Yeah, that's a nice smallmouth. 3.5 pounder, something like that. Ooh. A little bit different taking a lure out of a bass than a trout. Let's use my pliers here. So he's up. Beautiful fish. He's got kind of a parasitic mark on him. Come on here. But this is a big, fat smallmouth. Oh. Looks like he's about 18, something like that. Oh, and he is not wanting to cooperate. So, whoa. Come on. So yeah, nice smallie. Come on here, don't you stick me. That fish is 16.5. Ooh, and that's a real nice smallie. There he goes. Well, of course, smallmouth water and trout water is not exclusively temperature, doesn't have an exclusive temperature differential, so we certainly could see both species here. But those guys were on the rock. There's a big brown. Morning.
How's it going?
Good. I couldn't tell if you're a white car. I figured that meant you went downstream. But I should have guessed. That'd be the better way to go. This is the better way to go, actually.
This is my first time here, so.
Oh, well, I'll take that back. That's eased on the other side.
Yeah.
And if it's not a real long stretch, but if you go down like a half mile and come back up, there's some nice fish in there. Did you catch anything?
Caught 2.
Any size?
7 inches.
So in that first hole,
Yep.
coming in,
Today?
followed all the way out. I got him on cam. He lunged at it one time, wouldn't bite.
Jeez.
I should have come out here at sunrise. I think this place, full sun, notorious follow and flee.
Okay.
Unlike any other, I'm telling you. But I caught a smallie
Really?
right under the bridge on the rocks on this side. 16.5 inch, easily 3 pounds. I mean,
wow.
Big fat bastard. No pike, so that means I'm going to keep walking.
Yeah.
And I'm going all the way up to where it hits the road. Were you going to keep fishing up, or what are you going to do?
I think I'm gonna let it settle for a second, head back down this way.
Okay.
So
then I won't worry about walking and stuff. I'll just keep going.
Do whatever you need. I'm gonna take a moment to switch out flies here.
This low, one fish is a win.
Yeah.
And it's 30% chance it'll be a big one.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised.
You got a dry, or what do you got?
Yeah, well, I was fishing a dry fly, and just the first one I caught, it was actually like the second cast I had when I got here. Just cast, let it drift right next to the bridge. One followed, didn't hit it. Second one followed, hit it. Yeah.
Do you have any bigger black streamers?
I do.
That's what you want.
That's it?
That's what you want.
Okay.
This current's tough, particularly with a fly rod. It's hard with hardware.
Yeah.
But it's tough, but that's what you want. And if you've got one of the double articulated, that's what you want. You want something big.
Yeah, maybe I'll put on like a leech imitation.
Yeah, that will do you much better. If you see a lot of fish popping, the dries will work, of course. It's the right season for that. And if you see any, I didn't see any walking in, but I haven't seen hoppers yet. So I don't think it's worth putting that on a fly rod.
Right.
But
well, actually, the second one I caught was with this. So I put a nymph on underneath it to see if I could get something, but yeah, I'll switch to something bigger.
I'd go big streamer and just chuck it for a while, particularly if you end up, it is the stretch, you'll be able to tell. You'll see the bends, they only go about a quarter mile past the bridge, and then there's a big long straight, and I've walked every foot of this all the way up to St. Croix County. So you'll find some fish. Yeah, I live. Ever been on YouTube and seen Wisconsin trout fishing?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, you got to check that out.
Okay.
I've got 9 years of
spots,
video coverage. Do you care if you're on video here today?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. And I don't name any streams. If somebody can tell where I'm at from looking at that, they're already a crackhead with some crack, you know. So I don't care about it. But if you're not willing to get off the sofa, I'm not going to tell you.
Right.
You know, I fish with a few people throughout the year. Somebody might want to see what we do over here in the driftless, and as long as they're not frickin' psycho killers when I first meet them, I don't care. You want to come out, you want to get off your ass, and you want to fish, fine. No, but I'm not telling you this river and go to this bridge and.
Right. Hopefully at least they brought a rod.
Yeah. Well, who knows? You know, I don't really. I go bridge to bridge, and I go 150 to 200 outings a year. So when you live, you know, 15 miles from here, you know.
Lucky.
Yeah, ton of water.
Yeah, this is a really pretty area. I live in St. Paul, so I drive out here whenever I get a chance.
Yeah.
It's worth
Yeah. Well, good luck. Try that first bend hole. It was a monster.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see them on video if you check out Wisconsin trout fishing. Have fun. You know what? I'm going to try something. Just because this water looks too good to not try it. I'm carrying around this big heavy. Probably get a smallie to hit it. Let's see. Keep that there because I'll go back to that one. Let's see if we can get anything different to happen. Open bail. Let's see if I can get something different to happen. Oh shit, Ron. So we'll use this 15 light. It's got a nice orange tail. Let's see if that does anything. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to keep it down. Ha ha ha. And we get a fish. Little brownie. So maybe the light lure is the option to go with. Pretty little brown, super yellow. There we go. Sorry folks. About a 10-incher, 12-incher. There's a fish. Ah, and he got off. Dang it. Sucker was hiding on me. There's two. Oh, I don't know, folks. I think this is an easement here. I can get in and out here. And the bike I stashed right up there on the road on a sign. And I'll think about plan B.